guys, today I'm going to teach you how to approach a B minor chord as a beginner or even an advanced player. It doesn't matter, but what I want you to do is I want you to not freak out about it. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to play a B minor the way that I really dream that you can do it conveniently, easily. It's no problem. They're basically the way that I want you to get good at as soon as you can, but I'm going to show you some easier ways to build your way up to that. When I first learned a B minor chord, it was this way and it was too much, and so I stripped it down. It's exactly the path I'm going to go ahead and lead you guys on today. So the B minor, let's get into it, okay? Basically, it's one of those chords that keeps popping up again and again. You're like, dang it, I gotta learn this thing, right? So here's the real way, here's the hard way. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you. Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm basically barring the second fret with my first finger. I'm barely touching the E string, so I mute it. And then with my third finger, I play the fourth fret of the D string. My fourth finger plays the fourth fret of the G string. My middle finger plays the third fret of the B string. And then I just clamp down and pray. Right? And if you hear a lot of this, it's okay. Just squeeze a little harder, reposition a little bit. Here's the tip that I can give you to really get this B minor down. Okay? The first thing that I would say is to actually understand why and how it works by starting with an A minor and then rearranging your fingers. So you're still playing an A minor but without your first finger. Your third finger, D string, second fret. Your fourth finger, G string, second fret. Your middle finger here on the B string, first fret. Just go ahead and use, just get used to that. That's kind of weird, I know. I don't want you to play an A minor that way, but for this example, this might help to see where it's coming from and maybe eventually play other bar chords. So put your first finger behind the nut and then scooch everything up one half step or one fret. That's an A sharp minor now. If I move it up again, this is a B minor. Okay? And so this is the chord that we want. Now, because you know that, you can move around and play any minor chord that you want, by the way, but that's a video for another time. Now that I've got that, I like to start with my fingers first. It's part of the advantage of learning at this method. If you can kind of just get these first and then bar afterwards, I find a little bit more success with my students. I'm always trying to play as close as I can to the bar here, which is the actual fret, hugging just up, just behind it if I can. It'll be easier to play. And my first finger, this is where the trick comes in. I'm going to basically focus on the A string and the high E string. Those are the only two formerly open strings. So I'm going to use my first finger to really make sure I'm pressing down hard there, curling it around, using my knuckle right here, the side of my knuckle on the high E string, second fret. I'm squeezing nice and giving it a good amount of pressure, and I'm also leaning it a little bit. I don't know if you can kind of see this little lean I'm doing, but I'm not straight out like this. This is the way that most beginners will try it. Lean that thing over, tuck your elbow in, and a B minor will be no problem. Now I know that was really hard and you're already probably hating it if you're a beginner. That's okay, come back to it though. I want you to come back to that exact clip again and again and just work on it. I promise you it will pay off in spades because you'll be able to play anything that you want forever, because bar chords unlock all the other keys that you can play in. Now let's go ahead and teach you the easiest way to actually play a B minor, the one that's really like not that bad and you can do literally right now. Play it in a song, it's no problem. First finger goes on the high E string, second fret. Middle finger, my second finger goes on the B string, third fret. And my third finger goes on the G string, fourth fret. If I play just those three strings, I've got a B minor. A little bonus is if I can, with my third finger, just kind of nudge over and touch that D string so it is muted. That makes it a little bit of a safer bet because it's hard to really aim for just three strings, right? But that is a great way to start with a B minor, and that's basically coming out of what we just showed you. I'm just getting rid of the 1 and the 5 in that chord, and I'm actually doing a B minor. This is a full-on B minor. There's a 1, there's your flat 3, and there's your 5. It's still there. It's just the top part, right? And so if I'm playing, say, that example I used earlier, still sounds good, right? Right? Now, that's a great way to start with your B minor, and then eventually, if you want, you can venture up a level, if you will, and take that third finger, move it to the D string of the fourth fret, and then put your pinky here where your third finger used to be on the G string, fourth fret. So that gives it just a little bit more fullness. You've added another 5 in that chord. Okay, and that will help to kind of give it just a little bit next level. You feel it? It's a little bit fuller now, right? Now again, a big tip is if you're going for this shape, to mute that A string with your third finger as well. In fact, my thumb is also muting the E string. So there's a lot going on there. That's why I just say, you know what, just use this for now, but like really work your way up to this chord. Because not only does it sound the best, but it also will unlock all the other bar chords. Because if I can play that, I can move it over and play that. That's an F sharp. I can move it up and play a G. Now I'm like, wait, now I can play any major chord I want, or any minor chord I want. And then that is simply the tip of the iceberg that goes even further. And so I want you guys to just basically take this advice, take this video, rewatch as many times as you have to until that B minor is solid. And maybe even comment below, ask me some questions. I do this for a living. This is literally one of those rites of passages as a guitar player. So if you're struggling with it, if you're feeling like you want to just put the guitar away forever, don't. I felt the same way. And I remember even saying in my bedroom one day, I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to be a bar chord guy. I don't play bar chords well, and it's fine. And I accepted my defeat. And then I kept hitting that chord again and again, or some kind of bar chord. And I finally just sucked it up and pushed through the pain, and I got used to it. And now I can play any song that I want, and I want that for you. So if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Please give this video a like. Comment below if you have any questions or just compliments. I always love those as well. And also, please consider becoming a Patreon member. That helps me to keep pumping out these videos, making high quality content for viewers just like you. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.